Hey guys, I wanted to create this video because I wanted to share with you guys self-employment taxes. What are they? How do you pay them? And then I'm going to share with you guys. Make sure you watch till the end because I'm going to share with you guys me paying my self-employment taxes for 2023. So my name is Susan Velez. If this is your first time to this channel, I am sharing my journey of catching up for retirement by making money online through content creation. Guys, today is my recording day. I recorded 2 videos so far this morning and I got kind of hungry. So I'm actually making a chicken salad. As you can see, I've got dark meat on top of a lettuce salad. And this is my only meal that I eat for the day. I actually do intermittent fasting. And so I eat 1 meal a day and then I have an eating window of about 3-4 hours. And then I close my eating window and then I don't eat again until tomorrow. But I wanted to do this video, and I know it's a little bit different than my other videos because usually I'm behind a green screen, but I read a book, guys. It's called The Almanac by Naval Ravikant. And in the book, he talks about just being authentic, trying to be yourself. And so I'm in the middle of trying to get more confident on creating my videos. So I thought I'd do something a little bit different and just try to be in the environment, share with you guys what I'm doing, and then just try to talk to you more on a personal level than just trying to be all stiff in front of a green screen. I'm not saying I won't do a green screen again, but right now I'm doing it from the kitchen in my duplex and sharing with you what I'm going to have for lunch after I record this video. So the reason that I'm sharing self-employment taxes with you guys is because as soon as you become a self-employed solopreneur, you start earning money online. If you live in the United States, you're going to be responsible for self-employment taxes. So what are self-employment taxes? Guys, self-employment taxes is a 15.3 extra percentage of taxes on top of your original taxes. So this doesn't include the original taxes that you have to pay. This is an additional 15.3% more taxes. And this extra 15.3% covers the Social Security that you have to pay into and the Medicare that you have to pay into. Now, when you're an employee, you don't have to worry about this extra percentage because the employer pays a portion of your taxes and then you pay a portion of your taxes. So that's the reason that they say you get double taxed as an LLC or a solopreneur. When you become an S Corp, if you become an S Corp, you no longer have to worry about this double taxation. But when you get started and you're just getting started, whether you're doing taxes as a LLC or a solopreneur, you are going to be responsible for paying your self-employment taxes and your original taxes. So let me tell you about my little system on how I save the money. That way, at the end of the year, when I'm stuck with this huge tax bill, I don't find myself in a predicament where I don't have any money. So what I'll do is all my money comes into my JP Chase Morgan bank account. As soon as the money hits my bank account, I will move at least 30 to 40%. Usually I'm doing about 40 to 50% of my income and pushing it to my Axel savings account. Now you're probably thinking, why so much? I have the mentality is that I'd rather be safe than sorry. I want to make sure that I have the money to pay for my taxes. And not only that, guys, but the money is for my solo 401k at the end of the year, for my taxes that I owe the government. And then I'm also saving money in that account so that I can buy new equipment whenever I need new equipment or if I need anything for my business. So I always have a little bit of money that I'm pushing aside into my Axel savings account for equipment upgrades. So make sure that you guys have a little system in place that helps you manage your money so that when the time comes, you have the money to pay your taxes, you have the money to fund a retirement account, and you have the money to buy equipment if your business and when your business needs it. So anyway, guys, that's how I do my money management. Of course, you'll come up with a system that works for you. I do have links down below to the banks that I use if you are looking for a business bank account. As a self-employed individual, you do have the option of paying your taxes quarterly, or you can pay them once a year. I choose to pay them once a year, but I do get a penalty every year at the end of the year because I owe more than $1,000 in my taxes. Now I know you're probably thinking, or why don't you pay them quarterly instead of paying that penalty at the end of the year? The reason that I choose to do a penalty was I remember watching a podcast talking about solopreneurs like you and I. If you're on this channel, chances are you're thinking about becoming a solopreneur. She was talking about why she doesn't pay self-employment taxes. And the reason being is because our income is so inconsistent. Unlike when you have a job, you know what you're going to get paid every 2 weeks. When you're a solopreneur, you might not even get paid every 2 weeks. You're probably getting paid monthly. I know all my payments come in monthly. They come in different times throughout the month, but they can be so inconsistent. One month I can do really well. The next month I can do really bad. So you're inconsistent. And the last thing I wanted to do, guys, was to give all my money to the government, have them holding it. And then if I need money for my business, whether that's for buying equipment, outsourcing, or whatever it is that I need to run my business, I didn't want my income all tied up with the government. So I choose to pay the penalty at the end of the year. Now, that said, it is your business. You are a business owner, so you have to decide what's best for you. This is just what works for me. How do I pay for my taxes? Once you know how much you owe the government, you can do it old-fashioned. You can write a check, put it in an envelope, stick a stamp on it, take it to the post office, or drop it in a mailbox. Me, I prefer to do it online because, well, I'm already online every day, so might as well just pay my taxes online. So that's what I'm going to do in this video right now, guys, is I'm going to show you guys me paying my self-employment taxes to the IRS. Now, I do owe state taxes, but I'm not going to walk you guys through on how to pay state taxes because not every state has state taxes. Although the process would be the same as the IRS, you just have to find out the website to your state and then pay the taxes on there. And the reason I'm doing this, guys, is because I remember the first time I had to pay my self-employment taxes online. I had no clue what to do. I was nervous. I didn't understand where to pay my taxes. I didn't understand how to pay my taxes, besides doing it the old school way of writing a check and mailing it. But if you're already online, why not just pay your taxes? They automatically take the money out of your bank account. Then you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about whether your check's going to get lost in the mail, whatever. So I'm going to walk you through. We're going to go to the computer. I'm going to show you how to do it. And then we're going to go ahead and get it done and get my taxes paid for 2023. That way, when you have to pay your self-employment taxes, you'll know exactly how to do it, where to go, and how easy the process is. All right, guys. So here we are on the irs.gov website. This is the website that you would come to if you want to pay your taxes at the end of the year, or you want to pay your self-employment taxes during the year. Now, self-employment taxes, they are due 4 times per year, and they are due on April 15th, June 15th, September 15th, and January 15th of the following year. So I know that sounds like a lot of taxes, guys, but I don't think there's anything wrong with everybody paying their fair share of taxes. I don't mind paying my taxes at the end of the year. I just hate tax time because I hate having to deal with getting everything ready and getting everything to my CPA. But all I have to do is make sure that I get everything on my spreadsheet, get it all organized for him so that he doesn't charge me a ton of money to get everything organized. But before we jump into the IRS website, guys, I want to share with you guys how to pay your estimated taxes. So if you're paying your taxes on the traditional way of writing a check and mailing it through the post office, then you'll come over here to the IRS website, the irs.gov website, and then you can see right here the 1040 ES, which stands for estimated taxes. And you can use these vouchers right here, write in the amount you're paying, fill out all this information, write a check, and mail it. And guys, as far as figuring out how much you pay in estimated taxes, that was something that I always struggled with whenever I was paying estimated taxes. There are several websites, and this is one website that I found online. I don't know how good it works. It might not be as accurate as if you have a CPA. Like whenever my CPA gets done with my taxes, he gives me these estimated tax vouchers, and it will have the amount that I should be paying to my estimated taxes. And this amount is based on the previous year's income. Let's go ahead and come back to the irs.gov website, and I'm going to show you guys how to pay your estimated taxes or how to pay your end of year taxes. So if you want to, one of the things that I did when I first started creating content online and owing taxes is I created an account. But if you don't want to create an account, you can go ahead and go on here and you can just pay by bank account, direct pay, debit or credit card. I chose the bank account direct pay. And I know a lot of people have a lot of issues about giving the IRS their bank account. They only take out the amount that they're going to take out. So it really doesn't matter to me. If you don't feel comfortable giving your bank account information to the IRS, then you could use the debit or credit card option. Just understand that you're going to get charged a fee. So I'm going to go ahead and sign into the account, and then I'm going to go ahead and pay my taxes that I owe for 2023. And I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to go ahead and pay. So we're going to sign into my account. It says individual, business, or tax professional. Mine's an individual, so I'm going to just go ahead and sign in. And then I'm going to blur this stuff out, guys, because I can't let you see all my personal information. It says your 2023 tax return is not processed. If you've already filed, then you can come over here. If you've already filed, processing usually takes 21 days, electronic returns, or 6 weeks paper returns. So I already know that my 2023 tax return has already been done. So we're going to go ahead and come down here, and we're going to make a payment because I already know how much I owe. So right here it says make a payment. So it'll ask you what payment method do you want to use. Select the payment method you want to use today. It's pay by bank account, pay by card on an external website. So it says select the type of payment you want to make today. Upon selecting one of the options below, you may be prompted to input additional information. So we are paying the 2023 income tax. It says make a payment towards the expected income tax using your 2023 form 1040 tax form. Estimated taxes, guys. If you are making payments for estimated taxes, this is the one that you would check, and then you would hit make estimated taxes in advance of filing your return. So if I was paying my quarterly taxes for 2024, so that at the end of the year I wouldn't owe a penalty, this is the one that I would choose. But I am paying my 2023 income tax, and so that's the one that I'm going to choose. And for 2023, guys, my CPA told me that I owe $7,406 to the IRS. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to scroll down here, and it says payment date. So we're just going to go ahead and schedule this for tomorrow. I'm going to ask you for your bank account information. So it says select account type. You can either have it pull from your checking account or your savings account. And so what you'll want to do is you'll want to put in your information right here. After putting in your routing and account information, it's going to ask you to confirm your email. So then once we have all this information and you've checked and double checked your account and routing information, then you're going to go ahead and hit next. And then after hitting next, guys, we're just going to review the information below. Then down here, email terms of service, it says, I would like to receive a payment confirmation email and agree to the email terms of service. We're going to go ahead and click that. You can read the disclosure and debit authorization agreements, guys, if you want. I'm not going to do that, but it says, basically it just says, I have read the disclosure, authorization, debit authorization agreements to authorize that payment. Basically, you have to click this box right here to authorize them to pull the money out of your account. So let's go ahead and hit submit. On this page, guys, you can see that my scheduled payment has been submitted. I'll get a confirmation email to my email address, and then I can view my payment activity by clicking here, and then you can see it gives me a confirmation number, and then it says submitted on February 27th. It'll go through on February 28th, tomorrow, and then it's my whole payment for $7,406 for my 2023 tax year. So I haven't paid any taxes for 2024. If I didn't want to pay a huge amount in 2024, then I would have to pay quarterly taxes, estimated taxes every quarter to avoid having to pay such a huge amount at the end of the year. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to walk you through the process of how to pay your taxes as a content creator. Now, that said, guys, I'm not a CPA. I am not a tax advisor. I'm just sharing what I've learned by working online as a content creator and earning income and paying my taxes. So anyway, guys, let me know in the comments below, do you prefer to mail your estimated taxes? Are you paying your estimated taxes, or are you doing it like me and just paying a penalty at the end of the year? If you enjoyed this video, click on that thumbs up button, click on the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I put out a new video. And until then, guys, I will talk to you later. Bye.